This, our main event of the evening, brought to you by Zion's Extreme Supplements. Great taste, extreme energy. Available at GNC stores nationwide. Yes, fans, he's only 39 years old. A huge reach advantage for Royce Gracie, but we wouldn't think the stand-up game would make a difference. But long limbs mean great submission control. Matt Hughes is 32. Matt Hughes weighs in at 175.5. Of course, this is not a title fight. It's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the catch weight, if you will, of 175 pounds. Official introductions of this historic event from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC contest is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, with Marty Keller, chairman, and executive director Armando Garcia. Our judges at Octagon side are Richard Bertrand, Alejandro Rochin, and Cecil Peoples. And our doctor is Dr. Van Lemons. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Big John McCarthy. This event is sponsored by Science Zenergy. Zenergy, great taste, extreme energy. And Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor, the official beer of the UFC. Mickey's Got Skunk. And now, two warriors have entered the Octagon. One, a UFC legend, and the other, a UFC champion. Live from Staples Center here in Los Angeles, California, it's time! This fight is a UFC catchweight contest consisting of 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, the warrior standing in the blue corner. This man is a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter and is undefeated in the Octagon with a professional record of 11 wins and no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed in at 175 pounds. Fighting out of Torrance, California, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back the UFC 1 tournament champion, the UFC 2 tournament champion, and the UFC 4 tournament champion, the legendary UFC Hall of Fame Octagon Warrior, Royce Gracie. And now introducing the champion standing in the red corner. This man is an MFS elite fighter. He holds a professional record of 40 wins with 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 175.5 pounds. Fighting out of Hillsboro, Illinois, he is considered the most dominant welterweight fighter in UFC history. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Matt Hughes.
Okay, gentlemen, you received your instructions in your locker room. Brian, the questions from you, Royce. Any questions from you, Matt? Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, touch gloves, let's go back.
Wow. I can't believe we're gonna see this. Wow. Royce Gracie is gonna fight Matt Hughes, and we're at the Staples Center.
It is a night that will live forever. Royce Gracie, Matt Hughes, Big John McCarthy, our referee.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
The legend has returned.
Kick.
Yep, Royce has been working strikes, and it won't be a surprise to some of us if Royce tries to use the high kick on more than one occasion. Royce would love to get this down to the ground and try to use his submission power. But again, we wonder if he can do so unless Matt wants it to be there. Matt steps away. Matt would usually look immediately to shoot, but not in this case. At least that's what he told me yesterday. And Matt returns with a kick.
Nice leg kick by Hughes.
You see Matt go into that almost explosion mode, Randy, and you expect him to be looking double leg, but he's not in this situation.
He's staying very composed. He's measuring.
Answers with the kick. Matt said it's taken him a long time, but he's getting better than his longtime training partner, Pat Miletich, with the hands. Said, I'm finally getting the better of Pat. Superman punch. And they tie up. Gracie understands defense better than anyone in the world.
And you're talking about a guy who has fought some enormous guys in the past. He's used to having a strength disadvantage.
I mean, that fight with Chemo, yeah, that one with Chemo is just unbelievable. Royce tried to elbow. And here we go. Royce able to pull guard. Side control, though, here. No guard side control for Matt Hughes as they go down.
Matt Hughes looks like he's looking to mount. He's got a knee on Royce's stomach. He's going to try to push it through and mount here. That will be a definitive statement if he can mount Royce Gracie.
Matt trying to utilize the side control on Royce. This is not a good position for Royce to be in.
He's got the far side underhook. Look for Matt to drop some elbows on Royce here.
Remember, Royce Gracie in mixed martial arts has never been submitted.
Royce is rolling over. Looks like he's trying to... Matt did a good job of controlling him.
Matt is the stronger of the two competitors on the ground here.
Elbows to the body by Hughes on the top.
If there is a position on the ground that Matt Hughes is comfortable in, this is one of them.
For sure. Matt Hughes always wants to be on top. He is a wrestler.
There's the guard.
Yeah, Royce able to get to half guard.
Half
Nice
guard,
job
he's trying to get a guillotine on the left side. Matt powers out of it, controls Royce's arm.
He's got
it
diesel
locked
rigs
in.
here in this Kimura.
Can he finish? Can he submit Royce Gracie? Will Matt Hughes make history? Can he work the arm and submit Royce Gracie?
Royce looks calm, but this has got a bad position for him. Oh, that arm is bent back.
Matt Hughes trying to finish by submission.
Wow.
How flexible is Royce Gracie?
His arm is bent in a bad angle, man.
It looked like it popped there.
Yeah, it looked like it popped for sure.
No expression on Royce's face at all, though.
Yeah, we don't know if he hurt his left arm there, but Matt's going to keep working on it.
Wow.
Trying to get guard.
The brilliance of Royce Gracie demonstrated there as it looked as if Matt Hughes was going to make history.
That would have been a big statement. All right, he's passed. He's in side control again.
Got him trapped here. He's got arm trapped in the crucifix position.
Yeah, he's done that. He loves this position. He's got his back. Wow!
Now Hughes trying to work a choke.
Elbows, ground and pound from the back of Royce Gracie.
Wow, he's got him flattened out.
4 of 5 minutes complete here in round 1. Bad position for Gracie. Great control for Hughes. Got both legs tucked in now.
Stretching Royce out again from this double hook.
Royce is all about survival, though, guys. This is a man who's fought for hours and hours in jiu-jitsu competition.
This has got to be discouraging to him no matter what. He's getting dominated on the ground here. Taking some serious punches, and he's in danger of Big John McCarthy stopping this fight.
Could this be over here? Can Royce defend himself?
Wow, that's it.
All over. Matt Hughes has defeated Royce Gracie.
Wow. Complete and total domination.
Expressionless was Elio. And I will read you what is the most important statement ever made in the UFC. We must have a fighter who can intelligently defend himself. And at that point, Royce Gracie could not intelligently defend himself. He could have been inflicted with great punishment from Matt Hughes in that position, and the right decision was for John McCarthy to stop the fight.
For sure,
Absolutely.
It's the right decision. Let's look at the replay here. Matt has him flattened out, complete control, and just dropping bombs.
Laying and covering your head is not a terribly intelligent defense, but it's the only choice at this point.
And John McCarthy stops the fight as Matt Hughes.
Here's another look at it. Brutal ground and pound. Just a tight back mount and just vicious punches.
Hughes utilizes his trademark ground and pound to defeat the UFC Hall of Famer. Perhaps the most amazing thing was that Royce was not submitted by Matt Hughes. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes 39 seconds of the very first round. For the winner, Matt Hughes.
The one thing that never happens is history leaving us, because history will always be historic, and he will always be a legend, Royce Gracie. But Matt Hughes has made a statement about the present-day mixed martial artist today in defeating the legend. Pat Miletich, Matt Hughes in the octagon, and here's Joe with Matt.
All right, Matt, congratulations on a complete dominant victory. Is this how you expected the fight to go, and how important is this fight to you?
First off, I want to thank God for giving me the power to come in here and even competing with these guys. Number two, I never thought it would be like that. Royce is, he's not used to time limits, so he was wanting to start slow, and I'm just lucky in a lot of ways, and one of them, Royce has never had to prepare himself for 3 5-minute rounds.
Now, coming into this fight, a lot of people thought that your game plan would be to try to keep it on the feet, but when it went to the ground, you seemed more than comfortable there and actually controlled the pace. Did that surprise you at all?
Well, I train with the best team in the world, Miletich, and we train ground fighting all the time. That's my boys over there if you want to get a pan at them. But I knew I'd be fine on the ground. I did.
And for sure you were. Take a look at the Mickey's replay, look up at the big screen, and talk us through the end of the fight here.
Well, I didn't think much about it. And then I heard Big John say, Royce, get out of there. And that triggered my mind to start punching because he knew that Royce was in a bad situation. So I pressured in, kept my hips on him so he couldn't get up, and I knew that Big John would have to do his job and stop the fight.
How nice was it to not have to lose that extra 5 pounds?
That 175 weight class is perfect for me.
You wish they would change it?
It wouldn't bother me.
All right, now you are the champ at 170. You've got some big fights coming up, a lot of competition in that division, and we look forward to seeing you again. Ladies and gentlemen, the UFC welterweight champion, Matt Hughes.
A great night for Matt Hughes, and Cindy Crawford approves of Hughes' dominance of the Hall of Famer, Royce Gracie.
All right, I'm here with Royce. Royce, you must be disappointed right now. Tell us, what are your thoughts about the fight?
Of course I'm disappointed, but he is the welterweight champion.
Now, you've been here from the beginning. You were the original victor in the UFC, in the UFC 1 tournament. Do you think that you're going to continue fighting, or do you think this is it for you?
I got a couple more on me. Let me go home and heal this up. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Well, the crowd loves that, and it is an honor to watch you compete again. And I've said this before, that you single-handedly redefined martial arts in this country, and seeing you again here was a pleasure. Royce Gracie, ladies and gentlemen.
Randy, Royce is such a disciplined and proud man. the way that Matt dominated him, does it in any way tarnish what Royce Gracie is all about?
I don't think you can ever take away what Royce Gracie's accomplished. What the standard that he set in this sport, it doesn't matter what he does in here tonight. No, everybody is going to respect him forever for what he's accomplished.
And what does this say in your mind about how this sport has moved into the modern age? And we don't need to sit here and talk about the differences in the sport since back in 1993. A sold-out Staples Center makes that statement for us. But there's no longer Randy Couture the wrestler, or Royce Gracie the jiu-jitsu guy, or Tank Abbott the street fighter. It's all about the mixed martial artist.
Absolutely. This is the